Dave, thanks for being here, man. He says, what are your thoughts with red, green, white light headlamps? Does it matter? Would you want the light to be below your waist to limit detection?
I'll tell you, that's one of those things that changed for me over time. You being on the forum for so long, you've probably seen some of that. But back in the day, I used to really pride myself and be able to navigate in the dark with no lights. Your eyes adjust. Yeah. You see much better. If you're in the dark for 15 minutes, you start seeing really well. And I would go in and out of the woods in the dark fairly well without a light. But what the reasoning for that wasn't necessarily for the deer. Was a lot of it was I didn't want hunters to know where I was, but some of it was the deer too. But I had more than one occasion where I was mistaken for deer, and to the point where it got scary and dangerous. I had a guy, it was probably 45 minutes after dark. Way after dark. Draw on me as I walked underneath the tree.
Man.
I lit him up with a flashlight. I had a flashlight in my hand, but I didn't have it on. I was only using it as I needed it.
Would you hear him or something?
Yeah, I heard the arrow slide.
Oh my gosh.
It was dead silent. And I lit him up and he was at full draw.
Oh my gosh.
Since then, I walk through the woods lit up like a Christmas tree. And I'll tell you something. I don't know that lights really matter that much because walking through the woods, I can't tell you how many times I walk up to deer and they're walking beside you or something, you flash a light on them, and they just kind of look at you. Yep. And if they do take off, they don't run hard. They don't spook hard. There's something about that nighttime. It doesn't seem to bother them. I've lit them up as I'm walking by and said, holy crap, that's a good buck. And they just stare at you and you just keep walking.
Yep.
But when they see you in the daytime, they seem to freak more. I don't think those lights matter. I really don't. If you feel more comfortable with red light, use red light. If you feel more comfortable with green, use green. I kind of feel like, to some degree, with how many people are out there hunting nowadays, and nowadays it's kind of a different crowd. You've got more of an educated hunter on public land. It used to be that the hunters on public land didn't know what they were doing, and I didn't want those people that didn't know what they were doing to see where I was at because it would give them ideas. Nowadays, I'd kind of rather people see where I'm at because a more educated hunter might be headed to that spot. Or that area. Yeah. He might cut me off, and if he knows I'm in there, he's going to go somewhere else. I doubt that I'm hunting in spots where very many people are going, but they might be going close enough to do damage to me.
Yeah.
So I'd rather they knew where I went. So if they see the light or something, maybe they'll stay away.
I can't believe you heard that arrow. That's nuts, man.
Yeah, it was scary. It was enough to make me wear lights.
Yeah. I'd have had dirty pants walking out of there.